families, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is about Burkina Faso police. Yes, they have updated us what they have done 2024 and what they'll be doing this year. So far up to April, what they have done, the drugs, the criminals that they have arrested, over 500 related to drugs alone. And as you can see from the screen, amount of tons of drugs that they have seized, and they will continue doing it. Yes, watch this one. I'll be back. Thank you so much for your time.
133 tons of drugs were seized in 2024 and 500 people were brought before the courts. These are some of the results of the fight against drugs in Burkina Faso, led by the services of the Permanent Secretariat of the National Committee for the Fight Against Drugs. But much remains to be done on the ground if the country wants to eradicate this scourge, and the ministry in charge of security is well aware of this. At this 20th Ordinary General Assembly of the National Committee for the Fight Against Drugs, experts in the field are reviewing the actions taken in prevention and the social reintegration of offenders.
We have been able to support certain structures that have communicated with us, more than 2,500 people whom we were able to assist in 2024. In terms of social reintegration there, it is the ministry in charge of social action and the organization of society. It's the city and others who sent us the documents. We were able to socially reintegrate 186 people, at least on the right path, by teaching them a trade so that they can truly reintegrate into society again.
The session is also used by these experts to develop a new national strategy for combating drugs that covers the period 2025-2029, a compass that unifies the actions of stakeholders for an effective fight against drug trafficking.
There is a tool to coordinate all actions in the field of combat. This strategy is strengthened by 4 pillars. The first is to strengthen prevention. The second pillar is to improve medical, psychological, and social care and social reintegration.
We had scattered, uncoordinated actions, but we believe that with this action plan, from now on, we will conduct coordinated actions with the goal of achieving what has been assigned as a strategic axis in the national strategy to combat drugs. Therefore, in fighting drugs currently in Burkina Faso also means indirectly fighting terrorism in Burkina Faso.
The young segment of the population is the most affected by this drug problem. Therefore, emphasis will be placed on raising awareness about the dangers associated with drug consumption, as stated by the Inspector General of Police.
Thank you so much, families, for listening and watching. I have to add another video to this one. Yesterday, they have made a big decision. When I said they, the president and his cabinet, and among them is another competition, yes, to recruit special police forces and more family-based racing. And I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
Of April 16, 2025, the Council of Ministers adopted the report regarding a request for authorization to recruit through direct and professional competition for the year 2025 for the benefit of the National Police. So for the year 2025, my department will recruit at the level of professional competitions. Police Commissioner 20, Police Officer 60. At the level of direct competitions, Police Commissioner 10 with specific qualifications, Police Officer 10 with specific qualifications, Police Sub-Officer 2,000, including 50 females. Furthermore, for the direct competition of sub-officers, quotas will be reserved for volunteers for the defense of the homeland, security assistant volunteers, and the women of the defense and security forces who have fallen. in the line of duty. For these quotas and the specific qualifications of the direct competitions, the different criteria will be mentioned in the opening decree of the said competition. The budget allocated for the organization, medical examinations and background checks of the National Police Cadre competitions for the year 2025 is 135,000. The annual financial impact of the new agents on the state budget starting from 2027 is 40,000 to 225 francs. The adoption of this report will allow the Ministry of Security to organize professional and direct competitions for the year 2025 to meet the human resource needs of the National Police.
Families, you heard it all. Those lucky ones will join this special team. It's a special police forces. That's why they are doing this competition. This is the third competition when it comes to the government. Those who will be close to our president, they have to pass through a lot of things. And so when I saw this, I was just laughing. And I thought, let me add it to this one because things has intensified in the AES community on the street and everything. Families, I'll be back with another video concerning the police. So see you soon. Credit to Faso 7 and RTB News. My returning families, my new ones, those who are passing by, thank you so much. If this is your first time here, my name is Mambe. Consider subscribing to join this amazing team. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.